That was all right. What's going on YouTube? My name is ADC Art Attack. His name is, he's still there. You probably noticed that my studio is a bit empty, clearly. I'm moving, but we'll talk about that later. Now, in light of making today's video and being the ADHD mess that I am, I packed away all of my original drawings. They were in there. So good news, we're gonna be making some sketches today. Now, once again, today's video is sponsored by Printful. And the idea today is to get my sketches from paper to, well, everything. Because if you've seen the size of Printful's catalog, it's huge. Plus, I actually use Printful myself and I'm getting ready to launch some pretty big things. So yeah, I like them. Now, I'm back in this book, and what began as a series of me creating great artwork inside of this book has turned into, yeah, today I should probably lock in and create something a little bit more serious. Now, I'm not gonna be doing as I have done in the past with Printful, which has been locating specific items to place my art onto. Because there are so many options to choose, I wanna leave myself to focus on the art first, and then the product second. This is gonna be a nice little surprise for me because I don't know what my artwork is gonna work on, which means art gets to be the focus. Now, for these original sketches, I was obviously gonna be using my original characters, and so should you. You don't want to sell copyrighted material. Trust me, that's a big no-no. But we can be inspired. So the designs I'm working on today take influence from various moments within core anime and comics that I love. I want things that are recognizable, eye-catching, but also speak to me personally. I love sketching. It's one of my favorite pastimes, sitting down, having a coffee, sketching out some cool designs, maybe even listening to some music. I think as an artist, this is what it should be about. We want to make art a career, but let's face it, it's tough. We invest so much time and energy into our craft, but even as a professional artist of over 10 years, I don't have the foggiest idea when it comes to getting merchandise, setting up merchandise, and shipping it to customers. Where am I gonna put my stock? Not only that, I am autistic, I have ADHD, so handling items, packaging them, shipping them, it's kind of impossible for me and I do require help. But when it comes to drawing, just like every artist, I know exactly what I'm doing, and I feel happy. Companies like Printful are a huge asset to someone like me and artists like you. I've worked with them for several months, and the reason I keep pushing them to you is pretty simple. When we have our art complete and ready to go, we only need to spend a few minutes on the website uploading the designs and adding them to our stores. After that, we can go right back to drawing and wait for sales to come in. Our work is done, and our focus should only be on the creative process of making art. Speaking of work, I love sketching random things. You'll notice I've treated this page pretty carelessly, actually. And that's because, as I always say, a blank sheet of paper is scary. Having anything on the paper makes for a great reference point, even if it's just scribbles. Don't be afraid to let your mind wander and your pencil scribble. Sometimes those best ideas come from those random scribbles. But also, you're warming up, you're getting comfortable with the process. Remember, a sketchbook isn't meant to be a serious space for you to create artwork. It is intended to be sketches. It is intended to jot down your ideas, for you as an artist to be free. Get creative, try new things, experiment. This is supposed to be a very private book, akin to a diary. As a content creator, I don't have the privilege of hiding this. But the point of this is for you to be safe. This is your safe space as an artist, a place for you to let your mind wander and to do things. And sometimes those things become big ideas. I kind of like these ideas, but I don't know, I think this one is maybe a little bit too on the nose? I think this one is a little bit too on the nose. Can you guess what this scene is? This one? I kind of love it. Hey, I'm obsessed with Naruto. It inspires me. I don't know if you know this, but that half of it is inspired by Chester Bennington of Linkin Park, and the other half with the orange is the nine-tailed fox. I also have Sasuke's curse mark on the back of my neck. I'm a big fan. But nah, I think these designs could work maybe somewhere down the line. But for merchandise, I'm gonna try something a little bit more simple. If you know me and you've, well, seen me, I love ink. I am covered in ink. Ink is artsy. It is a part of what we do. So if I blend a little on-brand ink into the artwork with my own characters, I think this could be pretty good. Sketching is arguably the best thing you can do. Always draw the things that you want to draw. And if you can't because it's your job, get a sketchbook. Get something like this that allows you to be creative, that allows you to do the fan art or the things that you enjoy drawing, buildings, flowers, maybe draw a book inside of a book. Whatever it is, work on making art fun for yourself. And when the time comes for you to make it a business, well, Printful. Not only can you sell your original works of artwork, not only can you sell your custom art designs, but you can dive into a world of even greater things. There are so many things that you can create that perhaps you'll never get access to while using a print-on-demand service like Printful. I never thought or dreamed of placing my characters onto various items, but here we are. Anything in today's world is possible, and making your life as an artist as smooth and as easy as possible, that should be your goal. So join Printful today via the link down below in the description. And again, I am pushing this very hard because I do believe that every artist out there needs something like this. It doesn't need to be a priority for you, but having it, you lose nothing and you gain everything. Okay, so I was gonna end the video there, but I'm kind of feeling it. I wanna do more drawings, and that is because sketchbooks just inspire. I love when I get in this mood, so I'm gonna take full advantage of it today and draw as much as I can. So let's do one more design. Now this time I've jumped to digital for the entire process. Nothing changes here, everything is still the same, but I am focusing now on a more cliche style of t-shirt specifically. Something that's gonna be able to be split into different styles to fit different colored clothing. I think it'll be nice to have various options. I should say that I am doing this in the exact same way that I would be doing a sketch in a sketchbook. I have no intention of refining any lines. I want this to be fun, free, and just the concept of this video, turning a sketchbook drawing into a product for sale. But I should say, I am not launching these yet. These are designs I will sit on and wait until the right time to launch. I have a book releasing very soon that features all of the characters that I designed, and I don't want to oversaturate with the characters just yet. I know, I'm strange. I didn't really have anything else for that. I'm just strange. But I gotta say, I love this design just as much as the other. So all I gotta do is upload it to Printful, which again is a very simple and easy process of dragging, dropping, clicking, and quite easily choosing the color of the products that I want them to appear on. Switching out the design and various colors of the design to suit different colored products, just to get the effect I'm looking for, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and this is the last video I am recording in this studio. As I touched on at the beginning, I am leaving Germany. I am moving back to the UK. This is a big deal for me. It is quite emotional because I haven't been home in many years. Life for me in Germany hasn't been easy. I've spent the last 8 years in this country full of ups and downs, some extremely lows and extremely highs. The next month or so is gonna be some of the biggest challenges of my life concerning finance, moving, stress, and all of the above, and of course, finding a place to live. But I'm gonna do my best. Content will not change, videos will still come as frequently as they always have. I will ensure to put out the best quality that I possibly can. This is long overdue. I look forward to seeing you all again in the next video. A big thank you to Printful for sponsoring today's video, and this partnership between us is incredible. You offer a fantastic service. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for helping artists have a little bit of an easier life. I look forward to seeing you all again in the UK. Until next time, goodbye.